Hello, friends. This is Dan, and there's so much that I could cover. Let me see what I can do. Keep it succinct and focused as much as possible. I really don't want to talk about the election because, well, everybody's talking about it still, and will be for some time. It is what it is, and I think it's time to start focusing on top priorities. And that would be on a larger scale and then on a local, smaller scale as well. So I think on a larger scale, of course we need to get the money out of politics. That's been an ongoing thing. But I think we need to start ending all the wars, stopping imperialism right now. We need to start making that happen. And Trump is in a position as the next president to do that, and then cut to the military budget. We don't need 800 plus bases around the world. It's crazy. And that's this year probably going to be $1 trillion that it's possible just went to Ukraine and Israel alone, let alone all the other projects. And it's been hundreds of billions of dollars every year for a long time now, as far as the NDAA bill, the military budget every year. And so much gets stuck in that, if you know what I mean. And no one possibly could have read each and every single one of those bills. So anyway, cut that spending, close some of these bases. I mean, 800 plus, come on. And start investing hundreds of billions of dollars, trillions of dollars, if you will, into our own economy here in the U.S. to help the vast majority of people, not just a small group of oligarchs, imperialists, monopolists, whatever you want to call them. And on a smaller scale, a lot more people are talking about local organic food, organic farms. I interviewed these guys from India who have organic farms in the outside of Mumbai, and they've been doing this in the family for centuries, for generations, and they haven't changed the way they've done farming, and being natural and doing things the natural way. Progress doesn't have to all be focused on new technology, right? We have to be wise in how we do all these things, include how we create and implement new technologies. They're not all necessary. And they certainly, in many cases, as we saw during the pandemic, certain new technologies need to be tested a lot more. And they need to be, the companies, the manufacturers, the massive corporations need to be more transparent with the general public as well as the regulatory agencies. They need to be more transparent. And we, the people, need to demand what is best for us, whether it's on a local level or whether it's national or international, whatever it might be. And don't be afraid of BRICS. I think economic development is a much better model than imperialism and war and genocide and whatever else you want to call it. Imperialism. That is not the best way to go forward at all. I think it's pretty clear, it's pretty obvious. And know that CPI, Center for Political Innovation, has talked about innovationism, and a government of action that fights for working families. And that's true as well. And in that mix, there are many, many solutions, and as I see it, based on the word cooperation, not just co-ops or worker co-ops. That's part of the equation. But there's so much under cooperation that can be accomplished locally for the good of the community and the individuals and the whole. And CPI also has some great books, and Peter Coffin's film, Horseshoe Theory. It's not what you think. So, but that's enough for this morning inspirational message, or whenever you're watching it, afternoon, evening, night. This is Dan. Always stay present in the moment, and peace now.